Hey guys, welcome to our first website review. Okay, not really the first because I think we were doing a couple last year, but now we want to be doing a lot of these reviews more consistently. So I wanted to start with, and this year we wanted to actually focus mostly on coaches, online coaches, and coaches in general. And I wanted to actually start by reviewing Jeff Ntiwa's website because I remember Jeff because I actually met him some years ago. Um, and I just thought, oh, I actually saw his website online and I thought, whoa, I think I can start here and review his site. So when I'm actually looking at a website, what I normally like to look at, and of course, Bakita has her own point of view, especially in regards to the copy. Um, but the first thing I always look at when I open a website is simply um, the clarity I get. So I guess for him, it's discover how to get your breakthrough with Jeff. Um, I'm not sure if it speaks to me because I'm not really sure what's the punch. Like, why? Why do I need coaching for this particular with Jeff, for instance? And so maybe the first thing I'll do is probably improve on the main tagline that you actually see here. In that it should just be very clear um, what you do, because I still don't know what is going on. What is the service being offered? I know it's coaching in general, I think. Um, of course, if I didn't know him, I still at this point wouldn't really know it's coaching. But I think the first thing I would adjust would probably be that. I like that he actually has a nice call to action instantly here, so you can actually book a call. But again, I don't know why I want to book a call. What service am I getting? What is this breakthrough I'm getting? What problem are we solving for me? So I think that would be the first thing I will probably adjust is getting that very clear in terms of what is the result people are going to get at the end of working with me. That result needs to be very clear. And I think he has a subtitle which is actually explaining you'll be able to unlock your potential, master your emotions, change your habits, overcome your fears, define your vision, and light your inner fire, which still sounds a bit vague. I don't really know what's going on. It sounds nice, but pretty vague. Um, so at least the really cool thing also is he has his photo here, though I would have obviously put it up here instantly, just to build that connection instantly. So if this was very clear and his photo is also up here very clearly, it helps me to connect with him, know what he's offering me, and go straight to his call to action, which was book a call. Down here, of course, we see him, which is great. At least we can start to connect with him. But of course, the photo is not as clear. I would have liked if it was a lot clearer. It's not very sharp. Um, and here, at least, you're able to see who he is and who is targeting. So he's dealing with leaders, coaches, speakers, and agents of change. Okay, so the coach of coaches, executive coach, breakthrough coach. I think the main thing that I've noticed here, it's probably the copy. The copy is not clear, it's not strong, it's pretty vague. I think that's the main thing. So probably the copy is the biggest thing that I'm seeing here. At least Daniel goes and mentions some of his clients, though it's pretty not very clear as well. It's I think this should be blown up a bit more. I mean, it should not feel like you're trying to hide who is your client. It should be very clear. And of course, this I would obviously use. I would convert these logos, the client logos, into basically white, so that because you have a darkish background, so this can actually be made white. And they look very nice when they're against a dark background. I would probably even make the background a bit darker. If of course you prefer a light background, that's okay. I will still go with black for the logos. Just because I know most people sometimes prefer to have it colored like the original logo, but it tends to look more classy, much better when it's actually grayscale. And of course, in this case, it will be white, so that it's actually contrasting against that background. And of course, here you come and you see the services, and you have one-on-one coaching breakthrough with Jeff. Welcome to Breakthrough. Imagine your life finally will deal with unfulfilled, powerlessness, and limited. Okay, this makes no sense. So I think the biggest thing I see on his site is obviously the copy. It's a complete. It doesn't do justice to what is he doing, who is he serving, what is the result people will get after working with him. I really like that he has a nice a free ebook. Though again, it's vague because I guess the audience is not very clear. Who are we targeting? So I'm seeing a book on why you do the things you do. It sounds more like is more like a James Clear trying to help you master habits, or maybe he's trying to go into the performance coaching, to improve your output as one of those guys, as an entrepreneur, a sales leader or something. So I think if that were the case, then it will have come out very clearly. I'm here to help you. Um, like increase your performance or something like that. So in that case, it'll be very clear. The ebook will also be very clear, and I think you'll be able to get even more stuff like that. Let me just click and see where it takes us to. So this takes us to actually a nice little booking form, which is actually okay. Obviously not the best. This could have been on the left. The sign up could have been on the right. And of course, this and the title of the book would be a lot clearer, and more compelling because I'm still not so motivated to even download it, which is a problem. So from there, of course, you go into client testimonials, which I think is like one of the coolest things he has done. But I think this needs now to be blown up and presented way better than how it's actually been presented here. So this section will definitely have been presented a lot better. Testimonials could have been scattered across the whole website instead of just being in one location. Because sometimes people don't always scroll all the way to the bottom to see what people are saying. And again, also you can see the fonts, the stuff here is pretty small. So this could have actually been blown up and made a lot bigger. Because at the end of the day, it's about convincing people. Um, so I can see as a video, though I don't see him. Oh, I think he's actually in these ones. I guess here what I'm seeing is maybe it's a stock photo or something. But I can see here we have more videos, which is great. And also he has blog posts, which is great, though it seems he's not very consistent to the blog posts, which is okay, I guess. But a little trick you can actually use if you don't want to show people that you've not been very active with your blogs is you don't have to show the date. You can actually hide the date, and also you don't need to show the person who created the blog post, in this case the admin. So that's one of the little tricks. You can actually just make sure those things are hidden. So let me also click into those videos just to see it. So I think this is pretty cool. I see a bunch of photos here. I don't know how they tie to what service he's offering. Maybe I think they're more of credibility indicators, but then again, already because the website was not very clear in terms of the copy, it wasn't very strong in terms of who am I serving, what result am I creating for them, for then this to actually fit in and make sense. So for instance, if I'm coaching students on how they can achieve their masters or their PhD or whatever, then maybe these photos will make a lot of sense because it will be showing you, hey, I actually did that too, and I'm coaching you on how you can actually pass exams and get to this other level as well. So down here, I think we can see a bunch of videos. Let's just go there. Oh, this actually takes us to his channel. Um, so directly to his YouTube channel, which I think is not so bad, but I think it could have actually been made better. So of course here I've got a little plugin which is able to show me more statistics about his channel. Um, and I can see he's got a bunch of stuff here, which is actually pretty nice. Um, In fact, I think I might even take time to go through some of these videos. Um, yeah, life coaching. So I guess he's more of a life coach because I'm seeing a lot of life coach um, kind of stuff all over the place. So I'm guessing he's doing mostly life coaching kind of stuff. Yeah. So of course, one of the little tricks he could have done also, if he was going to link directly to YouTube, is he could have linked it automatically to the subscribe button, so that when someone clicks and comes to his YouTube channel, there's a little pop-up that will ask them to subscribe automatically, and that actually will obviously help him if he wants to link them directly to YouTube. Of course, also another thing is you would have made it open on a new tab instead of people have now left your entire website and they may have forgotten about you completely. So let me just click on the services area. Oh, it's actually a one-pager website, which makes things easier. Oh, and that's why he has got the different sections and all that stuff. So yeah, so that was my first review of the breakthrough with Jeff, Zero Limits, and his website. If you'd also like to get your website reviewed as well, put a link of your website in a comment or reach out to me or something. Just mention it in the comments, and I'll actually try and take time to go through your website as well. Yep, and also feel free to sign up and subscribe to our channel and hit that bell thingy. Yes.